You search for spring versus bungee rebounders, right? Perfect. In the next few minutes, you'll know exactly which one fits your body, your home, and your goals, joints, HIIT, noise, durability, and even the real talk on lymphatic drainage. I'll give you a one-question test that makes the choice obvious, plus a setup tweak that transforms any rebounder in under 30 seconds. Stay with me. Before we dive in, quick favor. If you enjoy clear, no-fluff breakdowns like this, tap subscribe and the bell so you don't miss new deep dives. It helps the channel a ton. Thank you. Let's lock the basics in one sentence. Springs snap back faster, bungees sink deeper and feel softer. That single difference changes tempo, joint feel, and even the sound your neighbors hear. On my body, bungees deliver a progressive bounce that's kinder to knees and hips. I can train longer without irritation. But when I want fast choreography or a runner's cadence, springs feel electric. Quick recoil, crisp rhythm. Here's the quick chooser. If your top priority is cadence, tabata, sprints, tight footwork, springs are your natural ally. If your top priority is comfort, rehab, sensitive joints, or long, steady sessions, bungees usually win. That said, you can absolutely make a bungee train hard. Pick firmer chords and you'll get a sporty response while keeping that joint-friendly cushion. That's my daily sweet spot. Noise. This is the apartment deal breaker. Bungees are typically near silent. You hear your breath more than a frame. Springs can squeak, but it's usually solvable with a tiny lube where metal meets metal and a quick check that the spring hooks aren't twisted. 2-minute maintenance, big payoff. Mat size changes everything. A 39-inch mat feels tighter and quicker. A 48-inch mat gives you bounce space and a plusher landing. If you're tall, rehabbing, or you just like more room to move, that larger surface is a gift. The trade-off is footprint. Measure your space and your ceiling height before you click buy. Durability and total cost. Steel springs tend to outlast elastic cords. Bungees will need periodic replacement as they lose tension or show wear. The upside is that a fresh cord set makes the whole unit feel brand new. Springs prefer occasional lubrication, and the rare swap if one fatigues. If your budget values long intervals between maintenance, springs have a small edge. If your body values comfort first, bungees pay you back every session. Lymphatic drainage. Let's keep it honest. You'll see bold claims online, but head-to-head science comparing spring versus bungee rebounder for lymphatic drainage is thin. What matters in real life is consistency and comfort. The suspension that lets you bounce for 10 to 15 minutes without joint irritation is the one that will support circulation habits week after week. For many of us, that's bungee if you thrive on punchy intervals and that keeps you consistent. A spring platform is perfectly valid. Just keep technique tidy. Speaking of technique, lock these cues. Soft knees, ribs stacked over hips, core gently braced, and land with quick heel kiss. That alone protects your joints more than any marketing term ever will. If your knees feel cranky, lower the jump height and focus on rhythm, not altitude. Now, the one question test I promised. Ask yourself, what matters more today? Speed of recoil or comfort of landing? If it's speed, pick springs. If it's comfort, pick bungees. Still torn? Choose the one that makes you look forward to tomorrow's session. Adherence beats theory. Let's make it practical with 3 fast scenarios. First, HIIT and runners. Springs shine. They keep your cadence high with less muscular push. Second, rehab and seniors. Bungees win for ease of control, softer landings, and longer sustainable sessions. Third, apartments and roommates. Bungees are the quiet choice, full stop. Setup variables are your secret weapon. On bungees, cord strength levels matter. Go one step firmer than you think if you want a sportier feel without giving up joint kindness. On springs, keep the frame square, check leg tightness, and treat any squeak early. Add or remove a stability bar based on your goals. Bars are great for choreography and confidence, but if pure balance is your aim, test without it for a few minutes each session. Tiny home test you can do right now. Place a folded towel under your heels when you bounce on a spring unit. That little bit of give simulates a touch of bungee softness and shows you how much your joints like cushion. On a bungee, switch to firmer shoes or add a light ankle weight, and notice how Cadence tightens. Free preview of a firmer cord set. Brands you'll bump into a lot. Bellicon and Jumpsport are well known for bungees. Leaps and Rebounds is a popular value bungee. Cellerciser and Lymphatic are classic springs. Keep your decision neutral. Match mat size, weight rating, portability, and noise to your life. If you're leaning spring and want a deal, I place a link in the description to my Cellerciser discount page. Again, check bestofboundertrampoline.com/Cellerciser-discount-code or simply use the description link. If you want all current coupons, including free shipping on select Bellicon models, there's a second link to the Coupons Hub. Subscribe to the email list there for rotating offers. Quick myth check. You may hear that worn bungees shed toxic dust. I haven't seen strong, independent evidence of meaningful airborne risk during normal training. Use common sense. Replace frayed cords, clean your mat, and train in normal ventilation. All right, let's build your personal pick with a 20-second decision tree. If your knees or hips complain after impact workouts, choose bungee with a medium firm cord set and a larger mat if you have space. If your happy place is fast metronome like Cadence or you love short, intense intervals, spring will feel like home. If you're in a shared apartment, bungee keeps the peace. If you hate maintenance, spring has the edge. Just lube occasionally. If you're still torn, pick the platform that makes you excited to start tomorrow, because that's the one you'll use. Let me share how I train most days. I prefer bungees because the bounce is more progressive and I feel protected over long sessions. When I want intensity, I simply use firmer cords and keep my landings crisp, still fitness level effort, still joint friendly. I accept that cords need replacing over time. The comfort is worth it for me. Now the tweak that transforms any rebounder. Focus on cadence, not height. Keep your feet close to mat. Think quick kiss and let the platform, not your joints, do the work. Instantly, the bounce feels smoother, your heart rate climbs predictably, and your knees thank you. Before we wrap, here's your teaser for the next deep dive. We're putting two heavyweights head-to-head, Cellerciser versus Bellicon. We'll test bounce geometry, mat tension, and real-world noise with the mic right under the frame. You'll finally see why some athletes swear by springs and others won't leave their bungees. Don't miss it. Thanks for spending time with me today. Your support is everything. If this helped you choose between spring and bungee, tap like, drop your questions in the comments, and consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow and lets us bring you more in-depth tests. And to all channel members, my deepest thanks for keeping these reviews independent. Now, click through to Cellerciser versus Bellicon. I'll see you there.